So first off, I want to thank the company for sending me these. This is a little baking mold. You can use this for baking like English muffins. You can bake like eggs in this. You can make little cake layers. And that is what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to use this to make thin, small cakes, to make a little layer cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bowl of cake mix, divide it between these pieces. What these pieces, these areas here. I'm not sure how many I'm going to use, but I'm going to just divide it into this. I don't want to fill them all the way up because then they'll overflow as they bake. So I'm going to just put a small amount in each of these, and then I'm going to bake it, and then see how well they come out, and then make a little layer cake. So we're going to give this a shot, see how good this is. It looks awesome. I really like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I like the way it seems like it's going to be easy to pop everything out of here, but that's what we're going to find out after we bake it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this prepped. I'm going to load up the cake mix in it, and then we're going to bake some cakes and see how it turns out. So let me get this set up, and then we'll come back in here and see it with the cake mix in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so don't judge me for my little bit of a mess there. But I got 5 of these in there. Got them about halfway. Filled it about halfway in each little section. And I got it on a little cookie sheet so that it, stays level. It keeps my cakes from looking all warped. Keeps this from collapsing in between the bars and messing everything up. So, got them in here. I'm going to put them in the oven for about 15 minutes. That's about what you would do if you were muffins. So since these are thin and smaller, I'm gonna cook them about the same. Check them in about 15 minutes, see how they look. If they're done, we'll pop them out, let them cool. We'll see how they look, let them cool, and then we're gonna pop them out, see how well they come out. Then we're gonna decorate this cake and have some cake. So if this works, then we'll know. You can have your cake and eat it too. Okay, so I took these out after 15 minutes, and as you can see, when you push them, they pop back up. That tells you they're done. You could also stick something in there when you pull it out. If it comes out clean, some people will tell you it's done. If it comes out with just a tiny bit of stuff on it, that's the best, because it's going to finish baking the inside as it cools. So if you pull out a toothpick and there's a little bit of stuff left on it, then you're going to have a even moist cake, a more moist cake. But if you pull out the toothpick and there's nothing on it, your cake will be a little drier. So it just depends on how moist or dry you want your cake. But these turned out really, really good. 15 minutes was all I needed. They are a little warp-sided, and that's because of the way I put them in the oven. But I have a tool that will even those out, so I'll take care of that. But once they cool, we'll pop them out of the mold and see. But as you can see, the cake didn't stick to the mold, so it should pop out really easily. But once these cool off, we'll pop them out and see for ourselves. Okay, so it didn't take long for them to cool off, so we're going to see how easily they come out. I'm just going to take one out on camera. So look at that. Oh, wow. Hang on. That came out so easy. Look how nice that looks, too. So, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into a layer cake. I'll take and level off the top of it. I've got a device that can do that. So, I'm going to get the rest of these out. I'll level them off. I'll stack. I'll make a little layer cake out of these. And we'll check it out. But, yeah, it comes out of the mold really easily. So, this mold works great. Cooked really well. Gave a nice round cake, so you can make little personal sized cakes with this. That is awesome. I really love this. So we're going to decorate these and see how they turn out. But yeah, I love this cake mold. It's amazing. Okay, so before I get too far, I took out all the cakes out of this. I got green icing all over me. I've made a mess. But I took out all the cakes out of these. They popped out so easy. It was amazing. I showed y'all before how it comes out. Well, I let it cool a little bit longer. I put it so it would cool the cake, so it'd be easier for me to cut off the tops. But they popped out so simple. It's easy to clean, just wipe it out, good to go. But I would never do this with a full-size cake because it would bother. It would make me so nervous trying to put this many layers on a full-size cake. But since these are tiny, I'm trying to make this 5-layer cake. As you can see, I kind of need to level it off a little bit, so I will do that. But look at that. Looks so good. So I'm gonna finish decorating this and see how it looks. But these cakes turned out so well. They came out of that mold so good. So I am really happy with this. I can't wait to make more things out of this. English muffins, eggs. I can't wait to just get in there and just have fun with these. I just wanted to make a little cake just to see how it would turn out, and I'm really happy about that. So I'm gonna finish decorating this, and I wanna see what it looks like when it's done. But yeah, I'm extremely excited. I do highly recommend getting this cake mold. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice cake mold to make small little personal cakes or some English muffins or something like that, I highly recommend this one. All right, y'all ready for the reveal of the cake? Here it is. Woo, there's my 5-layered cake. It's not the prettiest. I'm not the best cake decorator, but I did my best. And I thought it was pretty cool because it's 5 layers. But like I said, that cake mold works very well. I really love how the cakes popped out so easily. So I highly recommend getting this. And it comes in a set of 2. So that's 12 little pieces of cakes you can make. You can either make layered cakes, or you can make individual little small little pieces of cakes. There's so much stuff you can make with these molds, and I love it. I'm so ready to make all sorts of things. So I highly recommend getting these.